Welcome to Out of the Blue number 8. I mentioned with those Harlan Tarbell volumes that they are not mine. I do not own them. They are just here, where I am. So I thought I would show you something that represents me a little better. These are two of my guitars. This is a 3/4 size Harmony, plywood top, 6-string, and this is a 7-string Russian guitar. You don't see those very often. Anyway, here we are. We're going to begin today with a reading from A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. 1. A green hunting cap squeezed the top of the fleshy balloon of a head. The green ear flaps, full of large ears and uncut hair, and the fine bristles that grew in the ears themselves, stuck out on either side like turn signals indicating 2 directions at once. Full pursed lips protruded beneath the bushy black mustache, and at their corners sank into little folds filled with disapproval and potato chip crumbs. In the shadow under the green visor of the cap, Ignatius J. Reilly's supercilious blue and yellow eyes looked down upon the other people waiting under the clock at the D.H. Holmes department store, studying the crowd of people for signs of bad taste in dress. Several of the outfits Ignatius noticed were new enough and expensive enough to be properly considered offenses against taste and decency. Possessing of anything new or expensive only reflected a person's lack of theology and geometry. It could even cast doubts upon one's soul. Ignatius himself was dressed comfortably and sensibly. The hunting cap prevented head colds. The voluminous tweed trousers were durable and permitted unusually free locomotion. Their pleats and nooks contained pockets of warm, stale air that soothed Ignatius. The plaid flannel shirt made a jacket unnecessary, while the muffler guarded exposed Reilly skin between ear flap and collar. The outfit was acceptable by any theological and geometrical standards, however abstruse, and suggested a rich inner life. Shit, it's a video. I didn't mean to take a video. Well, anyway, since we're on video mode, this is a video montage of Jack's Magic Ink shave. This is the before. Meant to take a photograph, but it's videoing. Profile. Look at that. Looks like Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln profile.
Can you say something profound?
Okay, profundity. 4th store, and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, and peace and liberty, dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. We are now engaged in a great war.
Very good. Okay, this is the Doring picture.
Okay.
Jack, quick, say something funny right now.
Something funny, okay. Tomorrow creeps this petty pace from day to day. The last syllable of recorded time. And all yesterday's letting fools do it, the dusty cat. Out, brief candle. Lies for the walking shadow. poor prelude slips and sets an hour upon the stage and is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
All right, here's the after. This is Jack Clements. Let's see how we did. Ready?
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay. You look like a man half your age. That would be what, 47?
Yeah. Close. But I'm 81, I think. 31 from... Oh, no, I'm 82.
Tell us about your record since we're here. Who's that guy who's in the picture with you?
That guy's Dale Stevens, and he had a radio show. He was a newspaper columnist. He had a radio show on Saturday afternoon, and he ran a contest of mystery voices. And you'd call in, you know, and it was, and I won 5 times in a row. So he said, I gotta meet this guy. He said, come down to where I do the show. He'd always broadcast from a bar or restaurant in the afternoon.
Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, yeah. So I got 100 records, 100 LPs from this collection, all jazz, and then, I guess maybe 50 free dinners for 2 and theater passes to all the movie shows and just on that. Then when I went down to see his show, he said, anybody here is not, you know, he had to be somebody to call in.
Yeah.
So he played a record and he said, okay, you know what that is, do you? I said, that's Mae West with Duke Ellington. He said, Jesus Christ, you know. And I said, and then he asked me, he said, okay, anybody here know what was the most played song at the Newport Jazz Festival? And they said, Body and Soul. And I said, Celebrate Starlight. His eyebrows went to the top. That was not the standard at that time. But I saw when I was reading downbeat over the period of time, a lot of guys put that in, you know, one of their songs. He couldn't believe it.
Wow.
He said, you know everything? I said, well, keep asking me questions and we'll find out. And that's how I got into the business. I wrote those things for the radio show over a period of years. And then we just sat and read them. And they had an invited audience. And like a party and so on. And laughter's all legit on that. And there's, at least, whatever, 8 on there. There's at least 10 more we didn't use. Yeah. And that...
And that got you your own radio show, a jazz show?
Yeah, actually, I took over his for he took a TV spot, and then I got that show, and I had guests on and so forth. And when he had it, I met a lot of people too. I met Cam Calloway and people like that, you know, when he had the show.
You're right.
Cam, am I running out of time?
No, but tell the Dizzy Gillespie story.
Okay, Dizzy came down on my show. And you could see that he didn't really, you know, it was yes, no. And during the Bossa Nova days, he was somebody goes and back and forth. And there was when he was with Cab Calloway's band, that was back in the late 30s, very, very early 40s, he used to throw spitballs a lot. So Jonah Jones, who was in the trumpet section, that I opened for, matter of fact. So I worked with him, and I couldn't get Dizzy open, so I said, you know, Dizzy, Jonah Jones still says you're the one through that spitball. Man, he's lying in his face, but, you know, that damn Uncle Tom doing that bow wow stuff, you know, and all that. And he opened up and had an hour interview with him. Just great, yeah. But that got him, yeah.
All right.
All those years. Jack, I'm 3 now because I shifted away.
Weird and the Beard record collectors, eat your heart out. Jack Clements himself, the Weird of the Weird and the Beard. Notice the rare misspelled weird copy. Jack Clements is more well known for his talk on the boxing forum. So here are a couple questions, Jack. Ali Frazier.
What about him?
Boxer, better boxer.
Oh, better boxer is Ali.
Frazier beat him though.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. How about Mike Tyson versus Ali? Who'd win?
I'd say Ali. Pedro doesn't agree with that, but I'd say Ali.
I'd pick Ali too.
You know what?
Tyson couldn't hit him.
They would shake hands, you know, at the beginning of the fight. Every last time Tyson would touch him.
Yeah, in his day, definitely.
Oh yeah, in his day.
Lenny Bruce versus George Carlin.
Oh, Lenny, because Lenny was the original. George was just a carbon copy.
And you knew both of them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But did you know one better than the other?
Well, Lenny was at the house. But George, Lenny was more in touch by the mail and so forth, things like that.
And Lenny was older than you, and George was younger than you.
Yeah. Lenny was older, yeah. And George was about 7 years younger than me.
So I'm going to play a track off your record, The Green Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And remind us what happened with the ramifications of that in its day.
This happened in Chicago. I didn't live it. It made a big hit record up here. And me and Dale Stevens, the beard on that, came up here to do a promotion for it in a record store. Because on the record store used to be a theater. Marquee said Weird and the Beard, $7.95 only.
All right.
And they went on Marty Face TV. And the Green Man used to be a DJ named Dan Sorkin. And Dan Sorkin played that every day, and he was a popular DJ.
What year are we talking about?
Whenever this came out, I guess.
60s?
60, yeah, it was 60, yeah, sorry.
Early 60s.
And yeah, very early, because I'm 29 and Dale's 39, so would have been 6. And so Dan Sorkin played it every day, and he came out with it, and it's convertible. The top was all cut up for it, and big swastika signs on it.
Oh, you're saying the DJ got his convertible top slashed
right.
With swastikas.
For playing the record,
for
yeah.
playing your record.
Playing the Green One, yeah.
Wow.
It's the 60, man. 60 was, that was.
And that was in Chicago? My groceries, got some flowers, chips, cat food, mangoes, and a pound and a half of folk music.